Good morning everyone, Asha here from Pandamonium. I decided to come back into town because there is no grocery stores or anything in that area. And before I do the 97 loop, I want to get supplies, and also I came into town because I want to replace my roller shades. They're getting old and worn out and very dingy and dirty looking, so I'm going to update those. Here are my old roller window shades, and as you can see, they're pretty dirty. Yeah, I don't like the color either. They're beige and they show dirt really well, so I'm going to go with something a bit darker. And I'm going to go and bring these into Home Depot and see if I can replace them. He measured them and cut them to fit, which is wonderful. I'm glad to have new shades. They were a bit pricey, about $75 a shade. And unfortunately, I was going to go with the smaller shade, but the smallest one they have is 55, and then the next size is 70 something. So this was at 68, so I couldn't do that. I had to have them all cut down. Moo-moo's so happy that Home Depot is so dog friendly. Look, Moo-moo, it's your cousin. Saber-toothed doggy. Oh, look at the creepy spider. $240 later, I have new shades. Yay! I ended up staying at this Home Depot last night because I knew I wanted to come in and shop, and they were pretty friendly. I didn't get bothered and it was quiet. Time to install the new shades. It should be easy because the bracket's already up. I had replaced one of the shades earlier and bought the cheaper shades, and see, they tore, so I wanted to stay away from those. These are tear resistant and a lot tougher. Alright, well, as I was paying for my stuff at Home Depot, I noticed my debit card. I usually have slots in my purse and in the wallet. It never comes out of my purse. My debit card wasn't in its slot. So when I got back to the RV, I looked all through my purse, and unfortunately I couldn't find it in there. And the last place I remember using it is at Albertsons, and that's where I am now. But I need to go inside and see if they found it. I don't know if I left it in the machine, just packing the cart and everything, and or if I accidentally dropped it while putting it back in my purse. So I'm gonna go see if they found it. Fingers crossed. Ugh. Lord. Well, no luck. I walked into Albertsons and the lady checked the safe. That's where they usually keep the lost credit cards, debit cards. And she said she didn't see it there. So I just called my bank and reported my debit card lost. Ugh. So it's okay because I have a credit card that I don't use specifically for this purpose, because I've actually been through this one time before where I had lost my wallet, and then I didn't have any backup, so I was kind of screwed then. But I prepared this time, so I hate losing my debit card. But I called them and reported it lost, so she put a block on the card, and they're canceling the card, and that way no one can use it. And also I need to call Monday because they're not open right now, and I need to get them to send me a new card. They said that they'll be able to send it, so what I'll probably do is have it sent to Terry and Scott's, and then they can just give it to me when they get here, or when we meet back up. Ugh, Lord. Drama in South Central. I will end this on a positive note though. At least I was able to cancel the card, and I did check my bank statement and no other purchases were put on the card, thankfully. And I do have backup money that I keep. Whenever I make purchases, I usually take a little bit out. I do a cash advance and then I keep it. So that way I have the extra money hidden just in case something like this was to happen or any other emergencies happen, which is a good idea. And I'm just glad there were no purchases on it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. I should be more careful, but things happen. It's just how you handle them, and being prepared is a good thing. I had to take down my curtains. I kind of destroyed everything. But now back to this. Let's go ahead and install these. Help to take that off. All right. That was easy enough. First shade installed. That looks wonderful. Much better than the dirty cream colored ones. And this one actually seems to block a lot more light. I don't have it pulled down all the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is much better. Looks good too. Alright, I have to put this curtain back up and get the other ones installed. I'm really pleased with that. That looks nice and clean. Definitely updated. It's definitely a good thing that the brackets were already in, and I'm just using the existing brackets because it is making this job much easier. Last one. This is the shortest out of all three of them. Last but not least, time to clean up my mess. Cleaned up my mess. I'm definitely glad that's all done. I'm still here at the Albertsons. There was a RV here last night when I was doing some shopping, and when I left to go park at Home Depot, I was wondering if you could park here, but they're still here, so I guess Albertsons doesn't care if this one, at least in Post Falls, doesn't really mind, I guess, if it's one night only. I've been trying to clean up a little bit, so I wiped down the whole stove, the countertop, and I cleared off some of that junk up there. All I have to do is wash dishes, and I will be good. Oh my god, I'm stress eating. I had to go get me a big slice of white cake. So good. Makes me feel better though. It was a little stressful losing my debit card. Like I said, I've had it happen once before, and I was not prepared, but I'm glad I was prepared this time. And I have backup sources of money, so that's definitely a plus. Cake. Yes, stress eating is bad for you. Bad habit, but it's so good. So good. This was one big slice of cake. I couldn't finish it all, so I guess I'll eat some later. I'll stick it in the fridge. See this bug right here? There's been like about 4 or 5 in my rig. I had to catch them and put them outside. They just keep on, I don't know. I guess they're really popular in this area. Get out. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I'm trying to get it out, but it's stuck in between the window and the screen. Ugh. I'll get it out in a second. Anyways, I do have one more blind. This is in my bathroom. Look how tattered that is. So I think I'm gonna run back to Home Depot and replace this one as well. This one shouldn't be as expensive because it's not long at all. Another one I want to replace is this one. I hate these blinds, but I'm not sure if I want to go with blinds here because it is right next to the stove, so it does get hot in this area. I'll figure it out later. Out with the old and in with the beautiful new. It's exactly what I got before, but this is a smaller shade. So it only actually cost me, I believe, $29 for this one. Something like that, 30 bucks, which is not bad. And I actually had to stay in line, or actually wait there for about 45 minutes to have somebody cut it for me because they were kind of short-staffed. But I didn't mind because I really did want that shade. I also did some other shopping. I wanted a new exit sign for above the door. And I got this cute, I've been wanting a hook hanger for like jackets and keys and stuff right by the door. Oh my god, isn't it so cute? It's my color too. So adorable. I love it. Anyways, I'm gonna take Moo-moo for a walk. It is almost about night. Well, you might as well say it is nighttime, but we're going to walk the lit streets. I'm just gonna take her for a walk. She's been a good girl all day, and she needs to get out and walk around some. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and onward bound. Hopefully everything will be much better in the next video. Mwah. Love y'all.